Hi, and welcome back to the Beginner Basketball Series from Squat Sports. If you missed episode 1 on passing, check it out right here. Today we're going to be covering dribbling. We're going to do some fundamentals and some drills and some games to keep it fun, so stick around. So the first thing we want to talk about is fundamentals. As you can see from our two demonstrators here, it's good to get low, get your offhand out to protect the ball, have a soft hand so you're not slapping at the ball, and to keep your eyes up. While doing this drill, I'll randomly put a number up with my fingers, and the kids have to yell back what the number is. This makes sure that their eyes are always up looking at me. As with all drills, it's good to make sure that you switch hands so you get equal work on both hands. While they're doing this, they'll also walk around, reaching at the ball, and as they get better, they'll put their arm out and kind of turn to keep the ball away from me, and this encourages them to keep the ball away from the defender. If your kids are struggling with slapping at the ball, check out our typewriter drill that we went over in a previous video. One drill we like to do with the kids is line up cones, have them dribble down with their right hand, jump stop, pivot across, go back with their left hand, and jump stop when they're done. The next drill is weaving between the cones, and the important part about this one is when you change hands is really to throw the ball through to make sure that they get a quick crossover. Now this demonstrator is still learning, and so she's going to make some mistakes, but keep encouraging them, and they will get better over time. This next one's a fun one that you can either do by yourself, against somebody else, or as teams. The players dribble down, pick up a cone, dribble back, and they're supposed to set it down. These demonstrators kind of did a throw, but it's good to do the set down so you stay under control, get low, and the cone makes it so they keep their eyes up the whole time, being under control while you bend down to get it, and finishing with the cone set down. The sleeping giant drill is definitely a player favorite. In this drill, the giant is facing away from the players, and as he turns around, the players have to jump stop into a triple threat. When they get to the cones and they touch them, the sleeping giant can chase after any of the players with a cone. And if he tags them, they have to bring the cone back and start over. We repeat this over and over again until all the cones are gone. The point of this game is to get the kids used to doing a jump stop into a triple threat position. If they don't stop and do a triple threat when they turn around and they keep going, they have to start back over again. By the giant being in control of when they do their jump stop, it makes them react instead of knowing what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. And then having the giant chase after the kid when they touch it makes them have to dribble fast and stay under control at the same time. The next game is called Builders and Bulldozers. The point of this game is you have two teams. One is builders and one is bulldozers. You set up half the cones up and half the cones down. The builders have to take the cones and flip them back up, and the bulldozers have to knock them down. The players have to do this while dribbling, and this allows them to learn how to keep their eyes up. Most drills allow you to concentrate on just the ball when you're dribbling and doing the drills. This one makes you focus on your offhand, which helps you get used to dribbling as second nature. At the end of the drill, whoever team has the most cones, either up or down, depending on what team you're on, is the winner. The next game is a classic red light, green light. We recommend doing this game before you get them into more challenging games like the sleeping giant. As you can see here, we have 4 demonstrators, 2 of which are dribbling and 2 of them are running. For the younger players, it just allows them to follow directions and stop when they're supposed to. And for the older players, it gets them to do the jump stop and the triple threat when they're supposed to, just like in the sleeping giant. You can also add wrinkles into this drill, like having one of the players dribble the ball and the other players have to dribble while they're dribbling. When they pick it up, they have to pick it up. Or you can add a purple light or magenta light, and they have to do jumping jacks during one of them, or between the legs during the other ones. So it just makes it more challenging and makes them think about it. Ultimately, the goal is to allow them to have fun while still learning the fundamentals while they're doing it. If your kids are up for a challenge, we challenge them to do a 2-ball dribble. Start by just rolling it out and dribbling with 2 balls, then maybe do some crossovers and moves. This teaches your mind to operate both hands independently, and this really improves the function of both hands. Plus, it's a lot of fun, and kids like to show off to their friends what they can do, because this is a challenging thing, and it's surprisingly how quick they pick it up.